How you doing, everybody? I'm Nathan Brooks, broker with Sutton Group Select Realty.
And I'm Jenna Brooks, realtor with Sutton Group Select Realty.
We're bringing another content piece together here today. We're going to talk a little bit about how we work with our buyers in preparing for closing costs.
Yes.
Normally, we would advise them in the early stages, let's start to put maybe 1 to 1.5% of a purchase price. Let's set that aside for the closing costs. But let's give some examples in terms of what they would expect in the final week.
Yes, so that final week, you're going to meet with the lawyers and they're going to give you what's called a funds summary. So we'll talk about the 5 key line items that you can expect, okay? So we've got legal fees, we've got disbursements, we've got land transfer tax, we've got registration, and we've got
Title insurance.
title insurance.
Not mandatory. Title insurance isn't mandatory, but it's a pretty good investment. It'll cost you a few $100s, give or take. And we could probably give you a number of examples if you'd like to chat offline in terms of how that may protect you as a consumer. But the big one of the 5 is land transfer tax.
Yeah.
How's that calculated?
Yeah, so here in London, Ontario specifically, our land transfer tax is a little bit different than Toronto, so this doesn't apply to you, Toronto, sorry. So for our land transfer tax, if you are a first-time home buyer, you can get a rebate up to a maximum of $4,000. So how that kind of affects, what should we do, $400,000 purchase price?
Yep, we could use that.
Okay, so $400,000 purchase price. It is a sliding scale. Okay, so we'll just cut to the chase. Your land transfer tax would be $4,400, just a bit over. And as a first-time home buyer, you're going to get that $4,000 back. So your land transfer is actually $400 on this example. It's going to be different, obviously, if it's a $500,000 purchase price. You'll still get that rebate, but the total tax is a little bit different. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's good to be prepared for that. Aside from that, if you've got any more questions, concerns, queries, how does that impact first-time buyers? Maybe there's a spouse that is a first-time buyer. Meanwhile, the other spouse has already owned a home. Feel free to ask us any questions, concerns, queries. Happy to help, guys. Have yourself a great day.
Bye.